Renaming files and folders is also considered file management. I'm going to rename the how-to videos by right-clicking on top of it, selecting rename, and then all I have to do is change the name of this folder. When I'm done, I press enter and I've renamed that folder. I'm going to go ahead and go inside the folder, and I'm going to go inside of the file management scripts. And if I wanted to, I can rename a file. For instance, I've worked on this file today, so that was the most recent day that I've worked on the file, so I could right click, I can choose rename, and I'm going to go ahead and change the date to be the 15th. I do need to give a little warning here though. If you have your file extensions showing, that can be a little bit dangerous because this is how the computer recognizes what application this file was created in. And so when you rename your files, if you have your file extension there and you accidentally remove it, the file can become unusable. So what I'm going to do is just show you that when you right click and you go to rename, you have to make sure that you click before the .docx or whatever the file extension is, and you can rename from the left of that, but leave the file extension alone. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you, if you have this feature turned on, you can go to view and you can uncheck this particular feature so that you don't have to worry about that. Typically, by default, they're usually turned off. You can also rename a file by selecting the file, going to the Home tab, choosing the Rename button, which then allows you to type in a new name. You can also rename a file by selecting the file once. You just click one time on it, and then you click one more time, and there you go. So it's not a double click. If you double click, it opens the file. But if you single click to select it, and then wait a second and single click again, you'll see that it allows you to rename the file. So just a few things to note about naming your files. File names will accept all alphabetic letters A through Z and numbers 0 to 9. They also accept some special characters like a hyphen or an underscore, an exclamation point, a pound symbol, an @ symbol, a $sign. Those are just some of the special characters you can use, but there are definitely some characters that are not permitted in file names, and just a few of those are like the asterisk, the colon, a backslash, a vertical slash, a question mark. So when you're naming your files, if you go to name a file, let's say I decide that I want to put 6 and then I want to put an asterisk there, no harm, no foul. It tells me a file name cannot contain any of the following characters. So the fact that I tried to put an asterisk there, it didn't let me. But if I try to put, let's say, a $sign, it lets me. So don't worry too much about the special characters. Just type in your file name, and if it accepts it, great. If it doesn't, then just change that key.